Good morning, student. Hello, how are you? First of all, I want to tell you that I miss you so much. I wish you have a good day, a good health, and a good situation. Today, we are going to discuss what we talked about last time about the British Museum, okay? So, last time we talked about the souvenir shop, we talked about the museum, the gallery. Can you remember that? This is a museum, souvenir shop, gallery, upper floor, a ground floor, treasure, and mummies. Okay. Last time we talked about the object that we can find in the British Museum. We can find three main objects, right? The Aztec turquoise serpent, the Egyptian mummies, and the Satin Hoo treasure. Okay, so today here we have an exercise number 5. A You have to read the dialogue between Ibrahim and Noura and then fill the blanks with the following word. You can look at the plan of the museum to help you. You can see the shape of the museum or the plan of the plan of the museum. Okay, student? So here we have a souvenir, ground floor, upper floor, bookshop, treasure, turquoise, and mummies. Okay, so you have to fill the blanks with those words. Okay, student. So first, let us listen to the recorder that can help you in filling those blanks. Okay, student. So let us listen.
Module 3, page 35. Exercise 6.
Well, at last. Here we are at the British Museum. The Great Court is enormous.
Look, that's a souvenir shop.
Girls, you always want to buy things. Why don't we see the objects before buying souvenirs?
Okay, where do we go first?
Let's see. We're on the ground floor. Let's see the Sutton Hoo treasure. How do we get there?
Let me see the plan. We go past the bookshop, through rooms 26 and 27. We go up the east stairs, through room 33B, and there we are.
Brilliant. Do you want to see any objects on the ground floor?
Well, I want to see the turquoise serpent. It's in room 27.
Okay, why not? And then? Where do we go after that?
Well, I want to see the mummies, so let's go to the upper floor.
Me too. I love mummies.
Okay, students, so this is the dialogue between Ibrahim and Noura. Okay, so let us listen again and fill the blanks. Okay, student? So let us start.
Module 3, page 35. Exercise 6.
Well, at last. Here we are at the British Museum. The Great Court is enormous.
Look, that's a souvenir shop.
So Noura said, look, that is the souvenir shop. So the first one is souvenir shop. Okay, student? So the first one is what? Souvenir shop. Okay, use the word souvenir. Okay, the first one. Next.
Girls, you always want to buy things. Why don't we see the objects before buying souvenirs?
Okay, where do we go first?
Let's see. We're on the ground floor. Let's...
So Ibrahim said, let's see, we are in the ground floor. We are in the ground floor. Okay, let's see the Satin Hoo.
See the Sutton Hoo treasure.
Let's see the Satin Hoo treasure. The Satin Hoo treasure. So number 2 is ground floor. Number 2, ground floor. And number 3, Satin Hoo treasure. Number 3, treasure, okay?
How do we get there?
Let me see the plan. We go past the bookshop, through rooms 26 and 27. We go up the east stairs, through room 33B, and there we are.
Brilliant.
So Nora said, let me see the plan. We go past the bookshop, okay? So they go past the bookshop, okay?
Do you want to see any objects on the ground floor?
Well, I want to see the turquoise serpent. It's in room 27.
So Nora wants to see the turquoise serpent. She wants to see the turquoise serpent, okay? Turquoise serpent, okay?
Okay, why not? And then? Where do we go after that?
Well, I want to see the mummies, so let's go to the upper floor.
So also she wants to see the mummies. She wants to see the mummies. She wants to go to the upper floor. She wants to go
Me
to
too.
the
I
upper
love-
floor, okay? She wants to see the mummies, number 6 mummies, and number 7 upper floor, okay? Number 7 upper floor.
The mummies.
And Ibrahim finally said, me too, I love the mummies. He also wants to see the mummies, okay, student? So this is about exercise number 5 and number 6. Now let's move to exercise number 7. Match the places with the actions, okay? So here we have places, for example, in an underground station, at the museum, in a souvenir shop, and the last one at the market. Those are places, okay? Those are places. Can you see? So those are places, okay? So number 1 here, you can buy food and a gadget. And number 2, you can see historical objects. Number 3, you can travel from one part of the city of a city to another. And number 4, you can buy souvenirs for your family and friends. So those are what? Those are actions. You have to match the places with the actions, okay, student? So number 1, in an underground station. So when you go in an underground station, you can travel from one part of a city to another. It is with number 3. Underground station. In Arabic, it is like النفق تحت الأرض. Okay, so you can move from one part to another. Right? النفق دائما بينقلنا من مكان لآخر. So in an underground station, you can travel from one part of a city to another. Okay, student? So A with 3. Okay, student? B, at the museum, you can see historical object in the museum, right? You can see historical object in the museum, right? You can see historical ancient object. You can see artistic object in what? In the museum, right? And C, in the souvenir shop, you can buy souvenirs for your family and friends. You can buy what? Souvenirs, okay? For your family, for your friend, from your favorite place. You can buy those things from the souvenir shop, right? And the last one, at the market. You can buy food and things from the market, right? You can buy things and food and whatever you want from the market. So D with 1, okay, student? So B, sorry, A with number 3, right? Okay, just 1 second. A with 3. Okay, student. And B, at the museum with 2. Okay. And in a souvenir shop with C with 4. Okay. And market with 1. Okay, student. So those are the answers. Okay. So exercise number 8. You have to give each other directions to see the object Noura and Abraham want to see. Tell the class about it. So please write this exercise. Here in this exercise, you have to write what? Write the directions. So what does direction mean? Directions mean the الاتجاهات in Arabic, okay? So how Noura and Ibrahim can go to see the object, the Satin Hut treasure, how they can go to see the Egyptian mummies, how they can go to see the Aztec turquoise serpent, okay? So write down directions, okay? Like this example, okay? And in exercise number 9, okay? And exercise number 9, find out about your partner's area. Ask a question with is there or are there any, how many, or are there. Okay, so you have to ask, for example, your friend, your sister, your father, your mother, okay? Using what? Is there? Are there? Are there any? Or how many? Okay, student? So you have to use this, question. For example, just let me give you example. So try to ask your friend if there is a market in their area. So you have to ask him using, is there a market in your area? Is there a market in your area? Okay, student, is there a market in your area? Or, for example, are there museums in your country? For example, are there museums or any museums in your country? Are there any museums in your country? So you have to write examples in this way, okay, student? Please, this exercise number 8 and number 9, try to answer those exercise and send me your answers, okay, students? Number 10, follow the writing strategies. Here we have writing strategies, okay? On the left, to write a paragraph about what? About a museum you have been to. What did you like most about it? Okay, student? So this exercise about writing what? About writing a paragraph. Okay, you have to write a paragraph about museum you have been to. Museum you have visited, okay? Or a place you have visited. And what do you like the most in this place? What do you like in this museum? What do you like in this special place? Okay? So write about the things you see in this place. Write, why do you love those things? Okay? Why do you love those things? If you go to the museum, if you go to a historical place like Jarash, like Ajloon, like Petra, if you go to those places, what do you see there? What do you like there? And what did you like most in these places? Okay, student? So also exercise number 10 is a homework. So please try to write what? To write paragraph, okay? And here question in number 9 and here directions, okay? So here in exercise number 8, you have to write about the directions about the object in the British Museum. In number 9, you have to write questions using there is or is there are or are there, okay? And number 10, you have to write a paragraph about a place or a museum or historical place you have visited and what do you like there and why do you like those objects or those things. Okay, student? So this is our lesson for today. If you have any questions, any comment, just let me know and ask me whatever you want. Okay, student? So see you next time and now goodbye.